Hey, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day for those in the US that have the day off today. Over here, we're mostly taking the day off. I'm a little bit casual today, showing up for you, but I'm still here because it is Make Money Monday. Every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. We pop in here and share some money making tips to help your direct sales business grow. And I'm super excited for today's topic. It is all around shaking up your parties this fall season. We're going to talk about what party kind of strategies are actually working right now, because I know many are struggling with parties and getting hosts to say yes and making things happen in the party plan world. So that is our topic. But before we dive in, as you're popping in, say hello. Let me know you are here. Let me know where you are joining us from. Let me know, let's see what else. Let me know your business. Let me know all the things. So we are streaming in a couple of places right now. I'm going to make sure that I share this video to our Modern Direct Seller tribe. That is our, yay, good morning. Good to see you guys. This is our free group. If you're not in there, definitely join the tribe group. Oklahoma in the house, Ohio. Good morning. Good morning. And so if you're not in the free group, make sure you join it. It's Modern Direct Seller Tribe, your spot to grow your direct sales business. So I'm going to pop this video in there right now. And then we also stream over to our Modern Direct Seller Academy. So if you are one of our Academy members, shout out to you. Love our Academy so much. In fact, we shared some exciting updates to the Academy this last week. I don't know if this is working, if it's shared. Let me try it one more time here. For those of you that maybe haven't heard, we just launched Academy Pro, which we're so excited about. In fact, we have over a dozen Academy Pro members that have joined us, which is super exciting. Pro is kind of an in-between level that we created from our academy that everyone's a part of. And then we also have our VIP. VIP is much more high touch, personal coaching. And then we realized we had a little bit of a gap. VIP is also designed specifically for leaders. So we had people that were like, oh, I'm not quite a leader yet, or I'm not really ready to make that kind of investment in my business yet, or I really want some coaching, but the timing didn't work out. Or in full transparency, we sold out a VIP in 72 hours. So we opened up this brand new program, Academy Pro, and we've had great response. It is incredible. So it's a little bit of the beauty of both worlds, right? You're getting more of the self-paced content, the live events that are happening inside the Academy, and every month, and this is perfect timing because it's the start of the month, you're submitting a monthly progress support form. Get it? Progress. So you submit that and you share what you have going on in your business. You let us know if you're stuck, if you have something going on, and then we're sending you a personalized profit strategy report back at you to really help you identify what your action plan, strategy, and implementation looks like for the month. So we're super excited about it. It's a really nice combination of personal coaching, but also self-paced, especially for those that are busy or aren't really at the leadership level for VIP, but need a little bit more than what we have to offer inside the Academy. So welcome to all of our new pro members. Super excited for that. It is still available. So if you're interested in either upgrading to pro, or maybe you're not in the Academy yet and you want to join pro, you can get all the details. I'll put it in the chat at moderndirectselleracademy.com. So I'll put that in there. Take a peek. If you have any questions on Pro, let me know. There's a bunch of other perks too. Plan. We're also going to dive into our virtual retreat, which is happening at the end of September. So super excited for all of those new members, new programs launching. It's a new month, fresh start. And what we're talking about today is parties. So I want to hear in the comments, are you a partier? Do you run online parties as part of what you do in your business? Let me know over in the comments. Super curious, because I know we have a lot of online partiers, but we also have some people that are part of a party plan company but don't spend a lot of time on parties. So let us know what your party scene looks like, because today I want to talk a little bit about shaking up your parties. So try to run parties, but definitely a partier. Yeah, okay. So we have some partiers joining us today. I love it. So here's the thing about parties that has really been interesting lately. Yeah, fewer lately, Amy. I hear you on that. So a lot of my students and members of our direct seller community, I did a little bit of a poll, and I saw that many are really struggling with new customer acquisition. So bringing new customers into your business. And the more and more that I reflected on this idea of struggling to bring new people in, the more I realized, you know what? This all stems from having trouble getting hosts, because traditionally, if you're a part of a party plan company, you get a host and they introduce you to their circle of friends, and that brings new customers into your business. So if you're part of a party plan type company and you're not seeing hosts saying yes, you're not hosting as many events or parties as you used to, of course, your new customer acquisition is also declining, right? So as we're thinking about parties, and if this is the strategy, which by the way, there's other strategies to bring in new customers. You could do pop-up events, you could do vendor events, you could do more social selling, digital marketing strategy, lots of different ways to bring in new customers. But if you are still one of those that really loves parties, but you're having trouble bringing hosts in, we might need to rethink the actual format in which we're running our parties and shake things up a little bit to keep it fresh and exciting and easy for people to say yes to, even when they're busy through the holiday season or feel like they don't have a lot of time or feel like people aren't really like hanging out a ton on social with them, right? So a couple of formats that have worked really, really well that I've seen. Oh yeah, shop and scroll, fun. Yes. Messenger group chats. Love that. Yes, new party options. That's what we're talking about. So good. So a couple of things that I'm seeing work really well. One, party in a post. So party in a post, we have a toolkit for inside the academy. And actually, if I've done some work with your company, you may have a custom toolkit that we've built out just for your company. But the idea here is that you're moving your parties from a group that just kind of shows up with one host. You do a live, you make a bunch of posts, and then it just kind of fades away, right? We're moving that post into your actual group, right? So the party in a post is happening in your group. That's one big differentiator. And so customers, leads, your guests have to join your group to participate in the party. The cool thing about that is even if they don't shop during the party, they're already in the group and you can continue to nurture that connection, right? You're not chasing them down, trying to find contact information. The party itself is one post, hence the name Party in a Post, right? So I know many of you are like, what are you talking about right now? Yes, just one post that says, welcome to Angel's Party. All the action is happening down here in the comments. Then you're going to take the rest of the posts that you usually do for your parties and you're going to post them in the comments so they stack, right? So the idea here is that you have a lot of interaction on one post. What does that do? That boosts up the algorithm and it tells people, oh my gosh, let's pay attention to this post because there's now 20, 30, 100, 150 comments on one single post, right? So the beauty of it is you have one post, everything's streamlined in one place. It tells the algorithm that you have some good stuff happening on that post, and your guests can just follow along very simply, 15 minutes or less, just following what's happening in the comments. You guys with me? Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to explain it, Tammy. So the idea is kind of flipping your normal party structure for online parties upside down. You're moving them into the group. They're getting to participate, but there's a kind of a halo effect that comes with this. You're going to find that some of your regulars, some of your super fans, or maybe even some of your lurkers that have been in your group forever start to see this post and engage. That gives more third-party validation to your guests that are only trusting you. Now they have some other people chiming in, sharing their favorite products and participating. You may pick up some bonus sales along the way from those people that see the post that has been happening inside your group. All right. So, yes, you've been doing this, Teresa. Amazing. One party post. Super simple, easy peasy, streamline, boost the algorithm, move people into your group. Now, there's some questions that I get a lot. So if I'm talking fast and you're thinking, wait a minute, how does this work or that work? Feel free to drop them in the chat and I'll do my best to answer today as we're live, or I'll come back to this post if you're catching the replay. But a couple of things that people ask about. Number one, is it going to be annoying to all of my normal customer group, VIP group members? Right? Like, what if I'm doing like 10 parties this week and there's all these things happening in my group? So, I mean, if you have 10 parties going, more power to you. I am cheering you on. Tell us all your secrets. But the reality is, since it's one post and it says it's Angel's party and all the actions here, if people aren't interested, they're just going to keep on scrolling. They're not going to click into the comments and read all of the comments there. So it doesn't bombard your group at all. It doesn't feel like you're posting 20 different things in a 1 hour period of time and people are just getting notifications and things are going crazy. One post, they can easily pass it by if they're not interested. Another question I get is about doing a live video. We know that live video does really well and gets people's attention and also builds that know, like, trust factor and allows you to actually share and demo the products that you have to offer. So I still would recommend doing a live. You can do that in the main VIP group and you can just kind of shout out your host, right? So, hey, it's Becky, super excited to be here. It's Monday. Shout out to Angel. She is our amazing host this week. So happy to have her here. Welcome to all of her guests. All the actions happening over on your pinned post in the announcement section. Now, I can't wait to tell you this or that, right? So you can still do your live. And the beauty of it is your normal VIP group members are going to see your live. Maybe something's going to catch their attention. It's going to get new product in front of them as well. And then those guests are going to see it. You can grab that permalink, that timestamp from your live, grab the link and share it in the comments in your party in a post. So there's still, if they're just following the thread in the party in a post, they can still click on it and it will take them back to the live that you do earlier in the week or earlier in the day before the actual event begins. So that's a question that comes up a lot too. The other thing that I am seeing work really well is, because Facebook can be a little wonky, I would make sure that as your new guests are joining your group and joining the party, that you're dropping a comment and tagging them and welcoming them in the comments. So saying, so glad you made it here. This is where all the action is, just to make sure they get to where they need to be and they feel welcomed and not lost in the shuffle. So make sure you're kind of doing your normal things that you do to support your host and your guests, and you're just doing that over in the comments. Now, if you want to take it to another level, which I highly recommend just because people are busy, things get lost in the shuffle, Facebook can be wonky, I recommend for your parties this fall that you have an RSVP form of some sort. So people are required as guests to RSVP to the event before you give them the link to actually join the event. So by having an RSVP form, you're collecting their contact information, right? So you can do this in a Google form, a chat form. If you have an Oh My Hi site, you can build the form right there on your own site. So lots of ways to collect this information. But the idea here is once your host gives you a lead or a party guest, then you can own the relationship with that guest. So often we're reliant on our host to continue to have communication with all of her guests, which, I mean, that works out well if they actually do the work. But once that lead pops in your inbox and it says, so-and-so's RSVP to Angel's party, you're going to start building the relationship with them before the party even begins. Yep. So often after the party, we're chasing people down for orders on the back end. And we're saying, oh, did you get a chance to check out the party? Would you like to place an order? Right? So rather than chasing people on the back end, take the time to do the work on the front end to build the relationship with that guest. So whether they actually attend the party in a post or not, you've already built that relationship with them. And it's a more natural conversation to let them know, Angel's party is closing on Friday. Did you want to grab anything? Right? So having that conversation, using the RSVP form, running the party in a post in a group, all of those things are going to contribute to stronger results for your parties. And it's a lot easier to get a host to say yes when all they have to do is invite their friends and have them RSVP in the form. From there, you take it and manage it from there, right? Okay, so I'm going to let that sink in for a minute. If there's questions on Party in a Post, let me know over in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. Another area that we're seeing a lot of success is for those people that just flat out aren't hanging out on social media. And we're doing this in a way that we can highlight running a party with Oh My High. So some of you know our sister product. I say sister product. It's really Jeremy's baby. So what does that make it? Is it a sister? I'm not sure. But our other product that we have, Oh My High, is your own customized, personalized website, right? It's a very simple website, kind of fill in the blank style, but it gives you lots of flexibility. You can add forms, you can add pages, you can add blog posts. We could do a whole training all about Oh My High. In fact, I think I did for Make Money Monday a few weeks ago. We're seeing that many of our Oh My High users are creating scroll parties on Oh My High. So imagine taking your party script, your graphics, the words that you say, the call to actions, all of that, and you're moving that into a scroll party on Oh My High. So when your guests RSVP to the form that you build, then it just takes them right over to the scroll party. Now, the benefits of this is it's completely on their own time. They can scroll, they can check it out, they can get what they need. They still get a little bit of you, your personality. You can embed videos in there. You can add graphics. There's lots of things that you can do with it that are really cool. I'd say the one drawback is that it's not interactive, right? They're literally shopping and scrolling. They're not commenting, engaging, doing all the things that we traditionally do in an online party. So I highly recommend that if you are using a scroll party, that you have some kind of sideline conversation with your guests. So this would also be, it could be a conversation via text. You could use your Project Broadcast account to have that back and forth conversation. You could do it over a Facebook message if they are on social, but if they're really kind of more scroll party people that are off of social, it's probably best to have that conversation over text. But you want to make sure that you have a one-on-one conversation with them. You're not just sending them to a page and having them scroll. That's really no different than just sending them to your replicated website from your company and having them scroll, right? So I can share an example of what a scroll party looks like over here in the chat to give you an idea. And you can kind of get thinking about that to see if that's something you want to throw into the mix this fall. So that's the biggest thing I would mention is as you're thinking about fall, I would challenge you to flip your parties upside down, right? Do things differently. Try some things differently. If you're not getting a lot of yeses from hosts, it's time to switch things up and keep it easy and streamlined and take the pressure off of them. And you do more of the heavy lifting. And you also want to meet your guests where they're at. So whether they're hanging out on social or they're not hanging out on social, you want to make sure that you have an online party option that really works for them. I'm telling you, those RSVP forms, that is gold. That is essentially just gathering referrals. That's all it is, right? Somebody saying, oh yeah, my friend wants to check it out. She puts her information in. You follow up with her. You have a brand new lead to nurture and move into a customer, whether or not they make it to the party. All right, you guys with me? I am so excited for you to kind of play around with your parties. This is this is the time, right? This is the time rolling into fall. We know we're going to have some repeat hostesses or hosts that are going to come back. Yep, texting party is slick too, right? Lots and lots of different ways to meet your customers where they're at. All right, my friends. So as we wrap up today, I want to share with you just real quick, we have something coming up that is super exciting. We have our challenge. Oh my gosh, I want to make sure I have the right link for you because we just got our page up today. Yay! Actually, late last night. Here we go. So we have our fall challenge starting very, very soon. You guys are the first ones to know because we haven't even sent an email out about this yet. But you can save your seat for the free Modern Direct Seller Challenge at moderndirectseller.com/challenge. And Every season, I'd say spring and fall, we do these challenges. They're 5 days. And this one is going to be all around picking your profit path and really trying to determine what it looks like for you to be successful and make some money this fall. So, our challenge is customized. It's going to be all around different ways to acquire new customers. We have so much goodness packed into this challenge. Like, better than ever before. I don't even want to spill the beans because it's so good. Plus, we're bringing prizes. So if you're in the academy, you already are enrolled in the All Access Pass. The challenge itself is totally free, but if you do want to upgrade to All Access and you're not yet in the academy or Pro or VIP, then you can definitely check out All Access. It's going to give you a workbook, daily coaching. Yep, we're bringing it back. Daily coaching that entire week that you can pop into, and lifetime access to the replays. So it's going to be really, really fun. Make sure that you save your seat. Super simple. You can share it with your friends, your biz besties, your team. It's going to be a really, really great time. And the challenge itself starts on September 18th, but the pre-party starts on the 11th, and we're going to have daily prizes starting next Monday. So go ahead and get in there, save your seat. It's going to be really, really good. And I'm just super excited for it. So if you're in the academy, we have a whole lot of group coaching happening this month. We have one on Thursday, I believe. Let me double check as I say that. We have group coaching happening on, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's even September. Group coaching happening this Thursday, the 7th at 9 a.m. Then we have the entire week of the 18th. There's a group coaching session each day that goes along with the All Access Pass. And then we have a guest masterclass coming up on September 26th with Rachel Carey. She is incredible. She has done masterclasses with us before, and her masterclass is all around protecting your energy and taking care of yourself as you roll into the holiday season. So can't wait for all the goodness coming up here in September. I hope today's live was helpful for you. Feel free to share with your team, your biz besties, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here next Monday for next week's Make Money Monday segment. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.